Discussion that brings us to 12:43 on Wall Street. This is Bloomberg Markets. I'm John Tucker, along with Molly Smith. Let's bring in our next guest. My question is for you, Molly. Do the rich invest differently than schmoes like me?
Well, you have to define the rich, as our next guest is going to, because there are the mere mortal millionaires, and then there are billionaires, and then there's a nice group in between called the centimillionaires. We're going to learn a lot more about them.
Barbara Goodstein is the CEO at R360, catering to the investment needs of high net worth individuals. Thanks for stopping by in the studio. What does R360 do, first of all?
So R360 is a community.
Let me bring this mic closer to you there. Real close to that. There we go.
It's a community for ultra high net worth wealth creators and their families who are trying to navigate the challenges of having these very large family enterprises. And so we bring this community together and people meet and talk about opportunities and challenges.
Why do they need to come together? Because when I become an ultra high net worth individual, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Well, you would be surprised. You actually would want to talk to people because, first of all, that level of wealth can be isolating, but even more importantly, people are getting ideas from each other. We have some of the most successful people in the country, and they're sharing ideas on macro global trends with each other, and then they're all benefiting from hearing those different ideas.
So tell us about who some of these, quote, centimillionaires are, and those are people that have at least $100 million in wealth.
That's right. So one of the people that we have in our network is one of the largest hedge fund managers in the country. And he has been very vocal educating our group about the benefits of investing in Bitcoin. And had I listened to him, I would have tripled my money. He told us that three things are going to happen: that Bitcoin is going to be marked to market, and it was in January, that ETFs were going to come out, and they just did. And now we have a phenomena called halving, and that's going to happen in April of this year. And he told the group that this is going to generate enormous growth and opportunity in Bitcoin. So that's the type of person that we have in the group.
These are people who inherited their wealth, or they actually made the money with hard work and starting a business?
So it's actually both. We have a lot of wealth creators. We also have some people who have inherited the wealth and now they're extending the business that they inherited through the next generation. So we have both.
And these are, so a lot of this what is what they're talking about with each other. You said like macro ideas. I don't think, though, that these people really want to share where their money's being invested, though, right? Like, does that come up at all?
Well, they actually are happy to share with each other, and that's the fascinating part about this community. Everybody's sharing lots of information, personal information as well as investment information. And so, again, we've got another member who has written 6 books on theoretical physics, and he's got a PhD in quantum computing.
I think I know who this is, actually.
And he's been advising everybody to invest in quantum computing, and there's going to be an enormous rise there. Russia and China are creating something called hack-proof quantum computing, and so we're now looking at investing in South Korea Telecom has built an alternative to that. So,
okay, so what, as an individual investor myself, what can I learn from them?
So I think you could learn about, again, macro global economic trends, things that are coming. So we are very focused on the defense area. We think that there's going to be an enormous increase in defense spending across the world, and we've already seen it. Poland just bought 1,000 tanks from South Korea. That's more than Germany, France, and the UK combined. And that is small compared to what's about to happen in the United States and Russia. So if you're interested in global defense spending, there are a lot of opportunities in that space.
What happens, Barbara, if your net worth changes so substantially that either you've been now minted as a billionaire, or maybe you're less fortunate and fall into the low single digits of just millionaire status? Can you still be in this club?
So we actually have a lot of billionaires in the club. So the average net worth is $400 million. The minimum requirement is $100 million. So we have a number of billionaires, and the priority in this group is to find people that share the same values. These are people who want to go from prosperity to purpose. They're going from having built extraordinary lives to building extraordinary legacies. So that's the priority, is finding people with the same values and the same interests.
You're talking about philanthropic endeavors?
Yes, many of these people are uniquely philanthropic. We have people that one couple is building the largest foundation to support cochlear ear implants in their states. We have another person who's the largest employer of people with disabilities in her state. So a tremendous philanthropy, and one of the requirements is that people have the same values, that they're not coming there to use each other, they're coming there to build this community and share with each other.
Barbara, I wish we had more time. Barbara Goodstein, the CEO at R360, catering to the investment needs of high net worth individuals. Thanks for stopping by the studio.
Thank you.
Pleasure to see you. Let's get the market reset right now.